sympathy. I can give you some sympathy right there. You know what I mean? Eagles Uncut said season over if Nick not fired by next week. I can give you some sympathy right there. But now you got Slay on Twitter right now saying that it's his fault that the Drake London scored. How the hell is it Slay's fault? No, it's not Slay's fault. It's Kellen Moore and the offense fault for not running the ball with Saquon Barkley in obvious situations that you should run the ball in. It just don't make sense, bro.
What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope everybody's having a great day. Let me make sure I get this note out right now. A couple of things here. If you are a channel member and you haven't gone to the community tab where there is a link in there, okay, this is the new email address for channel members, okay? I need you to go there and fill out the stuff. You know, when you go there, you'll click on it, it'll get their information, your address and stuff. I have for the tailgate members who, some of you have been a tailgate member for a long time. You've got the rack, you've got the shot glass holder, and you probably have 5, 6, 7 different kinds of shot glasses. We have ordered a new shot glass for this year. I will have them by the end of next week, so I want to make sure that I can get those out to you guys, of course, because the Cowboys will make you drink, okay? Now, here's a funny one to me, because I was sitting here, I think it was Cole's Cowboy had retweeted a Lord Brunson 30-second clip there, where he's talking about one of the defenders to say, you know, blame me because he gave up the touchdown at the end and stuff. And it was funny because it said, blame you. Oh, well, I'm not blaming you. I'm blaming Kellen Moore and this offense and Saquon Barkley for fumbling. So it's kind of funny that here in week 2, the honeymoon is over for Kellen Moore. The honeymoon is over. The funniest thing about that is watching Lord Brunson and everything else. And Lord Brunson, you know, Lord Brunson likes to troll people. He likes to get up underneath people's skin and everything else. And he likes to ride the hell out of you, pause. Seeing him in that clip, hearing him with the frustration that he has going on, And close enough. They know what I'm talking about. Listening to him, we all as Cowboy fans feel that pain. We've been there before. And don't act like we didn't warn you. In the meantime, we've got our own dysfunctional Dallas Cowboys who we have one problem that is making another problem worse, and the other worst problem is making the other problem bad too, which sounds kind of crazy, but it's kind of like the chicken and the egg, okay? We have one really good weapon, one of the best in the NFL. Unfortunately, when you didn't have Jake Ferguson, that cut down on the other weapons. Because basically, I'm going to put it out here like this. You have CeeDee Lamb, you got Jake Ferguson as your 2 biggest weapons that are out there. You didn't have Jake Ferguson last week, and we don't know if Jake Ferguson comes back this week, how effective he's going to be. You need another playmaker. If you had another playmaker, that will open up the running lanes because people won't be able to put people, 8 people in the box, so to speak. You'll be able to spread the field, much like, say, San Francisco has with Brock Purdy, and so on. Having Debo, having Kittle, having Brandon Ayuk, having Christian McCaffrey, that they had enough guys to spread things out, which made everybody else's job easier. When you only have one guy, and here's what I want you to understand, as Stephen Jones says, well, we need more touches for CeeDee Lamb. Think about this for a second. Brandon Ayuk and Debo Samuel's catches combined are what CeeDee Lamb did last year. And our solution is we're going to pay CeeDee Lamb more money, and we expect more production. And see, this is the problem, that fatal flaw, that stupid, cheap thinking of the Joneses that keeps screwing us. Last year with Tony Pollard, well, we'll get rid of Zeke, we'll save that money, and then Tony Pollard, well, we'll position flex him to go ahead and be a between the tackles runner and an outside guy and give him more of the load. How'd that work for us last year? Tony Pollard had about the same yards he had the year before, and we lost the production of Zeke. Now, here's the problem. Since our receiving core isn't spreading the field and helping to open up the running lanes, it's making it harder for the running game. Now, if you have a really good running game, because the running game is really good, it can help open up the passing game. Well, we're stuck in no man's land here because we don't have either of those things. And we have Jerry Jones, who of course is, well, you know, we got the great talent out there. Well, you need either a great running back or you need another great receiver to really open up things on the offense. The defense, ooh. Ooh. Ow. Just thinking about that game. Ow. It hurts my head just to think about how bad our defense was in that game. We were completely discombobulated. We looked like a bunch of boobies out there. We didn't bust a grape. I don't even want to think about it. I don't want to talk about it. I just want to just say maybe that's just the one stinker that we're going to have, and that those guys will have been thoroughly embarrassed last week and they come out like gangbusters. But if they don't, Baltimore will run roughshod over us. And this is a chance, a game that could be redemption. Now, Jerry Jones, of course, asked, are you going to make a trade? Of course, even if he's thinking about it, it's not going to tell you that he's going to. They're not going to say, yeah, well, we're looking to make a trade. Why? Because that makes the price go up. Everybody knows you want to make a trade. Well, they're in the market for somebody. See, here's the thing. The worst thing you want to do is your car breaks down and you got to buy another one because tomorrow you got to go to work. And you don't have the other transportation. If they know that, you're going to get screwed. You're going to get screwed. So the time to get that car is when you can walk away, when it's not a necessity. That's when you can get a better deal. So, of course, Jerry's going to say, no, we believe in our running back room, and we're fine right there. We don't need to make a trade. Well, didn't Jerry also say he's in no hurry to sign, CeeDee Lamb or Dak for that matter? And it seemed like, the next day it was contract done for him. So we'll see if the Cowboys actually do something. And for me, this is the part that is the hardest with the Cowboys. Because you always see the basis of a really good team. Yet, the Cowboys kind of like, meh, we're good enough. We're good enough. We don't want to hear anything extra. But when you go through, when people go through and they talk about Dak and say, well, Dak's not like, Troy Aikman, or he's not like Roger Staubach. It's like, do you realize how many Hall of Famers were on those teams? And how a lot of the guys that we have starting in our roster couldn't on those other teams because the talent level was literally that much more? And that goes back to Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones. If you want a different result, you have to do different things. And at the moment, we're following the same formula, expecting a different result. Tomorrow's Wednesday. The Cowboys get back on the practice field. I have the Dan Saleo show, which is made a lot easier since the Eagles choked last night. So there's that. Other than that, good people, there is nothing else going on. No other news on the Dallas Cowboys. It's been actually kind of quiet. So I'm going to go take a shower, and I'm going to get ready for bed tonight. I'm a little tired because Sunday's game wore me out from the Cowboys. And then Monday, all of the trolls and the haters wore me out. And then I was up late last night laughing at the Eagles. So it's finally caught up to me, and I think I want to go to sleep early today. As you can see, I can't stop yawning. But remember, good people, remember this. If you only take one thing that I say a day, remember, tell the people you love how much you love them. You honestly might not get the chance again, and I love you guys. Whew. God willing, we'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.